Well, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to the Proclaim Ministries podcast, or the Proclaim Ministries teaching podcast. I'm making this video and putting it on the page so you understand what this podcast is all about. If you're listening, thank you for listening. This podcast is not one where I'll be doing a lot of talking. That will be Proclaim Ministries, the podcast. This is the teaching podcast. And the reason behind making this podcast is because I want to be able to provide a way for people to simply listen to the audio version of any videos that we make, whether it be series or teaching, like 31 Days of Wisdom, or Get Wisdom, or anything else we'll make in the future, even like shorter videos, like I think we did one called What Do You Think About God? We want to provide a way for you to listen to that and not have to watch the video as well. Because I, for one, am an audio learner. I learn so much from listening to teachers, Bible preachers, sermons online. I just listen, driving in my car, doing the dishes, whatever I'm doing around the house. I like learning that way. And some of you may be the same way. Now, some of you like watching videos because you like to watch things. I like watching videos too, but sometimes I want to get up and get around. Some of you love to read, and we're working on that to be able to provide all of our things transcribed or outlined in a way you can read it. It'll make sense. I am not a reader, so kind of hard for me to write a lot of times, but that has been a roadblock for me sometime. I haven't always been making videos or teaching because I'm afraid I don't have the ability to write them out or write, and people like to read. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. But thank you so much for joining and listening in. Please subscribe in iTunes, on Stitcher Radio, on Google Play Store. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find these podcasts, Proclaim Ministries, the podcast, and also Proclaim Ministries, the teaching podcast. Now, if you can't find it, let me know. Let us know, because we'll make sure that we put our podcast there so you can listen to it wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks so much for joining us. And this podcast and the Proclaim Ministries is all about helping you understand the gospel, whether that is to reach people with the gospel, teach people how to live by the power of the gospel, teach people how to live by the power of the gospel, or train people. So check us out, proclaimministry.com, learn more about what we do and all the podcasts and resources we create. Thanks so much for joining us. And I'm Mr. Brown, and I love to end podcasts and videos like this by simply saying, peace.